Welcome to Trade Finance Talks TV. Here we are in the lovely Vienna at ICC Austria's famous Trade Finance Week. I'm delighted to be joined by Eleonore Treu from ICC Austria. Eleonore, welcome.
Thank you, Deepish. How do you like it so far?
I love it. I really do love it. So, quick introduction. I'm sure you don't need an introduction, but who are you, where are you from, and what do you do?
So I'm Eleonore. I work for the ICC Austria, so that's the National Committee of the International Chamber of Commerce. I work there full time. I'm originally a lawyer. I'm also director of Trade Finance Week. And I'm originally from Germany, but I'm based in Vienna, and I love Vienna very much, so that's my home place.
Would you consider yourself Viennese?
I would definitely Viennese. Austrian, I don't think I am. I'm still in some ways German, but I'm definitely Viennese.
Great. So, Trade Finance Week, what's all the fuss about?
The fuss. Yeah, I know. Thanks to you guys and our partnership with Trade Finance Global, we have been kicking up a fuss on the internet. So that is very lovely to see. So Trade Finance Week is actually in numbers. It is 5 days, 3 conferences, and 170 participants from more than 40 countries in one room, talking about bank guarantees and letters of credit.
Thank you very much. Bank guarantees, letters of credit, 3 conferences, incredible. And I think staying with the theme of 3, engage, connect, and celebrate, I think that's the mantra of Trade Finance Week. So why don't we talk about all 3 of those words? Let's start with engage.
So we came up with that because we felt that after 4 years, so I looked it up, on the 25th of May in 2019, I closed the Global Letters of Credit Conference, and I closed it and I said goodbye to everybody, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to see them again next year. And then that didn't happen, and we had to move into the online space, and then also came back. But when it became clear that we would be back in Vienna, we had so many people talking to us about how much they're looking forward to it. So the engagement part is that we are strongly an educational platform. We're doing drafting sessions, we're doing technical sessions for those who are actually working on a daily level with demand guarantees or with letters of credit. Couple of things, we engaged in indirect guarantees or sanctions and compliance, the subject everybody loves nowadays. Highly important, of course, in this kind of times, but hard stuff, and for some banks also hard pill to swallow.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that was demonstrated by a lot of the case studies we saw yesterday, and talking of which, communication's really, really important. What about connect?
So connect, what we see is, so Vienna used to be the lighthouse to the east, and we're still considering ourselves that. So Central Asia and currently also Africa have become a great focus and a great aspect of interest, because we also want to bring the International Chamber of Commerce to the people. Not everyone attending Trade Finance Week actually is a member of the National Committee or even knows about National Committee. So we want to bring to them the structure of the ICC and our values. And by the same time, since it's all trade finance experts, they are of course interested in the latest news from the Banking Commission. So the new standard banking practice is coming out. I think it's probably going to be published in July, so watch out for the new publication. And then there's also the EUCP and the EURC, the electronic versions for collections and letters of credit that have gone under revision, or there's an update available. And that one is also free of charge, so you can, once it is published, you can download it on the internet.
Thank you very much. Really, really important rules there that govern international trade. And I think what we've heard over the past couple of days is people need to understand how to use the rules, and that's often the reason why transactions go wrong.
Yeah, there is, on one side, there are technical debates on specific interpretations of the rules, even if the rules are trying to be concise as rules. But sometimes, you will encounter new situations, as COVID just proved. I mean, that was most challenging for a lot of banks because we're still paper-based in essence.
And finally, celebrate. What's that all about?
So, see, when you are in Vienna, we like to host things. And of course, we wanted the participants who we haven't seen in such a long time. We want them to enjoy the conference. We do a lot of hardcore subjects. We do a lot of very intense sessions. So there has to be some celebration that we're all back in Vienna, that we're all happy to be here. And the Viennese have an art of hosting, I would say, as you could experience last night.
Absolutely, absolutely. Very fun. Well, Eleonore Treu, thank you so much for joining us on Trade Finance Talks TV, and thank you for hosting us.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Please take out your calendar, because the next Trade Finance Week is going to be from the 3rd to the 7th of July 2024. Please join us.
Please join us.